Gentlemen, we're 11 days out from our Minneapolis Fathers for the Fatherless ride. I'm down here at the Minneapolis Convention Center right now. I'm also at historic Wesley, and this is where our starting line is going to be, but I've got 5 things. 5 things for you guys, 5 things you need to know 11 days out. The first one is fundraising. We're going to talk fundraising. Second thing is volunteerism. We would love to get you guys activated to grow our team. Our Fathers for the Fatherless team is twice as effective if all of us invite one person into recruiting. So we'll talk volunteerism. We're going to talk what to expect the morning of. Right down here, it's going to be early, man. It's going to be 5:30 a.m. I'll talk about that. We're going to talk about carpool strategy, how to get downtown Minneapolis when the finish line is out in the suburbs. We're also going to talk about bike prep. How do we make sure our bikes are ready to go? And I think that's it. Those are the 5 things we're covering. Thanks for watching this video. Okay guys, the first thing we want to talk about is fundraising. Fathers for the Fatherless. This is a cause-based ride. We've signed up to support local and global movements that are directly serving the fatherless. So we are fundraising, guys. We're not being passive in this area. We're 11 days out of asking you guys, let's not only post on our Instagram or Facebook, let's send, again, it's the 555 strategy. Let's send another round of 5 emails, 5 text messages, and 5, these are handwritten or typed out, but they're mailed letters. Those 15 reach outs are very likely gonna lead to 5 more people. About a third of people that receive one of those individualized reach outs will say, I wanna give something for this. You guys have given roughly 50 hours of time to train, to pray for, to be a part of Fathers for the Fatherless. There are friends and family of yours that wanna support this cause. So I wanna encourage you guys, let's keep going. Let's not be passive. These 11 days, we can quadruple what we've raised so far. We're at about $100,000 right now. I still believe we can quadruple what we've fundraised so far. The second thing is volunteerism. Guys, we have 190 of us riding here in Minneapolis, but we've got volunteer roles that are so important. We've got our follow team that's gonna keep us safe, follow behind us with their flashers on, pick us up if we're not able to keep up with the pace. These guys are gonna take care of us if there's a mechanical issue. Follow team is amazing. Follow team is a 9-hour role. We've got the flag team that's gonna go out front and tell us where to turn. That's also a longer role, more of like a full day, 9-hour role, but then we've got a whole bunch of 90-minute roles. Guys, there are so many important roles, but we've got to individually reach out and ask some friends, ask some family members, hey, would you consider joining us on this amazing volunteer team that's supporting Fathers for the Fatherless? So let's actively recruit some volunteers. The next thing you guys need to know is what to expect when you guys show up Saturday, August 28th, when you show up downtown Minneapolis here at the Convention Center, what to expect. So you guys are gonna park. If you show up and park, we'll talk about carpool strategy in a second. Just down in the, we've got validated parking, Compliments of Substance Church in the parking ramp, which I'll show you in a moment here. But you guys are gonna show up between, registration is 5:30 a.m. to 6 a.m. So you have a half-hour window to show up. Right at 6 a.m. is your ride team meeting. So you guys are gonna huddle up with your ride team. Actually, I'm gonna walk over this way because right behind me is where you guys are gonna enter. So we'll walk through the parking lot of historic Wesley into the side entrance. And there'll be flags, there'll be volunteers showing you where to go, but you're gonna enter the huge convention center where there'll be color assignments. You guys are all assigned a color group for your ride pods. You'll know where to go, you'll check in, you'll get your wristband so you don't forget which color group, what team you're on, and then you'll meet for about 5-10 minutes with your ride team, and then you'll actually head over to the building behind me is historic Wesley. We're gonna head into the main auditorium for a large team meeting. For 190 of us, we're gonna meet in this beautiful auditorium for prayer, for vision, for some logistics. Then we'll come back out into this parking lot. There'll be no cars parked in this parking lot. There'll be a huge blue arch that says start, Fathers for the Fatherless starting line, and we'll cheer each other out in groups of 30. So we will cheer each other out, and we'll be rolling by about 6:35, 6:40, we'll be rolling out of this parking lot, and we'll have lots of support to make sure you guys know where you're headed, but that's the plan. Morning of, you gotta be down here by 6 a.m. at the latest, and we'll talk carpool strategy in a second. Many of you have asked, you're like, man, the starting line is downtown Minneapolis, but the finish line is out at our church in the suburbs. So how does this work? How do we get down there? Well, we are empowering, we're asking you guys as ride teams to communicate within your ride teams to find a carpool strategy. So we are carpooling down Find someone that has a bike rack with a 2-piece or a 3-place bike rack. We're carpooling down, so you'll meet your carpools at the finish line location. We've got validated free parking down here. I'll show you where the parking ramp is in a moment. Just 1 block away. Free parking all day, compliments of Substance Church. But yes, we are carpooling. Now, if you don't have someone to carpool with, you'll be okay. You can drive yourself down here, and you can use the validated parking. And then my guess is over the course of 9 hours of biking together, someone, if you don't have a family member or a friend to drive you from the finish line back to get your car at the end of the day, someone from your ride team, just ask someone, if you suffer together that long, someone's gonna be like, I'll take care of you. I will drive you back downtown to get your car. So we believe we can, again, through good communication with our ride teams, we can all get back to get our cars at the end of the day. So it is a carpool strategy to get downtown Minneapolis. Again, you need to be parking by about 5:40 at the latest, and because you want to be at 5:50 at the latest, you want to be checking in because that first meeting is at 6 o'clock. So that is the plan. We'll show you where that parking ramp is, and easy walk up the hill. So no problem to get to the parking to our main check-in location. The 5th and final thing for this video that I wanted to cover with you guys is your bike. If you're having any issues with your bike, the fit, if it just needs a tune-up, if something's clicking, something's weird, this is the time you want to be doing, you want to be bringing your bike to a bike shop or to a mechanic to make sure they've looked it over. Again, we're investing 100 miles in this bike. You don't want to, if you have an issue that you're thinking this might be an issue, you want to take care of that issue now, 11 days out. And by the way, these are the doors you'll enter. When you pull up on Saturday, August 28th, it's these doors. There's 4 huge green doors. You can see this is the parking lot of historic Wesley behind me this way. These are the doors we're gonna enter. You can't miss it. There'll be flags everywhere. There'll be some music playing, but I wanna let you know where to go. So guys, thanks for watching. These were the 5 things you need to know. 11 days out from Fathers for the Fatherless. Let's go after it. Let's keep fundraising. Hundreds of thousands of dollars are gonna support in such huge ways these partner ministries who are directly serving the fatherless. So let's go after it. Let's have some fun. Let's be prayerful. Be prayerful. This is a big deal what we're a part of. Thanks, guys.